all the restrictions which were upon the country and so on. Because recently I've heard that there was a driver, a cab driver, who killed himself. Why? Because there was no money. He didn't. There was no money for him to survive. He was not able to take care of his family, and he commits suicide because of that. Why? Because of this coronavirus, this economy, the economy is going down and down and so on. So I think, according to me, that's why the Indian government decided to remove all those restrictions and all the activities should come back. Yes, Mr. Ismail, I'm seeing your hand is raised. Yes, you have the word.
Sure. Hi, Miss Lucas.
Yes,
Hi, everyone. I hope you are doing well.
yes,
First, stay home. That's the fact. Like to avoid COVID, I think for sure we should stay home. Okay. Then what I really think about that virus that has been created in the year 2019, I guess 90 to our actual years. So I think first of all, some people have been saying that it was about a chemic war when it has been created as China like actually in trade war with United States and then
Your
so they
voice
were
is
saying
breaking,
that it
bro.
was breaking. And that is my connection,
Yeah,
right?
your voice. Yeah, I think.
okay. Can you restart, please,
Okay.
Mr. Ismail?
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes, I can
go
hear.
ahead.
We can hear.
You can hear me? Okay, okay, sure. So I'll
Yeah.
be continuing then. So I should start from the beginning. Oh, you didn't get it.
Yes,
No,
if
you can
possible, you
continue.
can
You can
restart.
continue, but it was breaking
Okay, okay,
before.
okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. So what I was saying is about like the origin of that virus that has been created first at Wuhan, China. So first of all, they said it was like a chemical war between China and United States because you know that actually they are actually in economical trade war. So first, I wanted to create that virus to stop the economical evolution of United States. That is what some experts have been saying. But as a matter of fact, some people were able to control that virus, and even in China, it was like full for them. They couldn't how can I say that they couldn't work on that virus. But after some time, they took some precautions that helped them in order to stop that virus. Even actually, there is no cases in China, but it has created so many things in around the world. But I think first of all, like to how can I say to stop the evolution of the COVID-19 is just whatever you are doing is like the rules and precaution you should get against that virus. And even just look at they have you can hear me, right?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Okay. So thank you. So first of all, when the president of the United States was in power, the United States was the first one in COVID cases, but they had a bad gesture at that time. And when Joe Biden came, actually the virus has stopped incredibly, and around I could say the half of the American population is getting vaccinated. And the gesture here in India, as we know, actually we are been getting the how can I say the incredible cases here, like around 350,000 per day in by the day of Sunday. So it was about a gesture. Even when the COVID was there, there was some political meetings here in India. I don't know if it was legislatives or political meetings of the prime minister, and also there was around million gatherings of people. So they just didn't care about that virus. That is what it happens. And also they just thought that the virus will go away and they didn't take that much precaution against it, like to have a great stock of oxygen and all, but they didn't have that much precaution. That's why. And I think that one case is there like about those vaccines that are being there. I don't know. It's like what I really think about that COVID. It's true that it's killing people, but I think it just something of economic way. I don't know if you just say wow economic, but even when the vaccine has been created, like AstraZeneca and all the vaccine created in Russia, in United States, and all people like if they see that they have not good relationship with those countries, they don't take the vaccine. And even they created some things saying that that vaccine is that good and all, like country of France, Germany, and all, when they was taking AstraZeneca after a time, when they saw that it was just coming from University of Oxford and the relation with India, they say that that vaccine isn't that good, and they stop it. And some vaccine has come through, but when it's not from that country, and if they are not allies, they just don't care about the vaccine. So there are actually some good vaccine outside, but the reason
Mr.
that much.
Ismail, can you be a bit brief so that we can also give the word to other people?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you. So what I was saying is like a kind of wide vaccine. I think there might be a good vaccine outside, but actually we don't know which one to take. Because actually countries are just doing a war of it. They are just looking for the best vaccine in order to gain some profits and all. I think that's COVID-19 is just an economic things. That's my position about it. And I think that whatever we should do about that is to stay safe, respect the rules and all, and pray that it not happen to us.
okay. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Ismail, for your opinion. It was only about vaccine and all. Yes, I'm seeing Mr. Abdullah raising his hand. You want to speak?
Yes.
Okay,
So,
yes. You have the word. Can you be brief, please?
okay. So as he's talking about vaccine, I think of like what I'm not getting myself is that we have a virus which soap can kill, and also like some sanitaries like alcohol, you know, but I cannot understand there is 7 billion of people on earth, and you have a lot of scientists. Still, they didn't get a vaccine for that. I think this coronavirus is about, business also. It's my way to think. I'm sorry, but it's my way to think. And the second point is that you said what the government will provide, like how the government is gonna do for population in this critical, situation. So I think it's not possible for the government to feed everyone. So for me, is to break that lockdown, and how to say that, and taking the thing seriously, like wearing masks and all those things. Because as you are in the poor country, it's okay. I'm done.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Abdullah. Yes, I'm seeing Mr. Thomas Israel.
Yeah, so hi everyone. I
Yes.
just came now,
Okay, you're
and
welcome.
yeah, thank you very much. So I was listening to what each of my friend they were just saying. Um, what I can say about this is, at the end of the time, people say that it is. I mean, people are doing that to sell the vaccine because they want to sell the vaccine. Uh, what I can tell myself is, I have many colleagues who got COVID. I have many colleagues who got COVID. So what happened is, it's true that we used to think that, and COVID is something that people plan already. They plan already that, okay, uh, and we are going to spread it to the world and we are going to kill people. But I started realizing that there are many even countries who doesn't even know how to handle this situation, especially in India here, right? So I don't think so that they are I mean they are doing that by themselves, and after they are going to sell the vaccine. I think that even now we are into a very worse situation where even the government they don't even know what to do. Everybody is confused, and yeah. So that's my own opinion about.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. Yeah, quickly I'll give the word to Mr. Crystal.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Trying to give my point of view based on this issue, I will say that the responsibility right now is shared. Government as well, we, especially those living in India, not only Indian only, but we all. are concerned about this matter. I will try to explain why this responsibility issue. I think the government, they were quick to remove all the instruction that they've given us to follow, especially like gathering, having parties and so on. They were somehow quick to remove all those things, even though in the other side of people that they were not that much feeling comfortable, because people have to get back to work in order to find something to eat. And that was also something really challenging to both the party, the government, as well the population. So in that issue, that's why I say that the responsibility is not only going to the government, it's also coming back to the population that were not even when the instruction were removed that completely, but people couldn't really follow the rules, like wearing masks, sanitizing themselves, not gathering in the public places, not having parties. We realized together that we were seeing many things happening at the same time, especially when the government said that, okay, now you can move easily. We got many parties, we got many people gathering in different places, having different function as well. Political issues also were happening at the same time. So now talking about this matter of vaccination, I'm seeing this matter coming seriously. I will explain. It will reach a point where we will be obliged to be vaccinated. How? Will reach a point where maybe you want to buy something. If you are not vaccinated, you cannot get there. You want to travel, you cannot travel because you are not vaccinated. So this is somehow it is becoming fear. Even when we are afraid about it, it will reach a point where we'll be imposed to do this, not because we want, but because of the rule that will be imposed to everybody. This is what I'm seeing, the situation going on.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Crystal. So speaking again about the vaccine, yes, it's a matter of everyone. It's not a matter only of the government, but it's a matter of all of us who are living here in India. Yes, somebody else, yes, Mr. Joseph. Yes, if you can also give answer to the second part of the question, because previously you answered only to the first part, so we can go forward to our responsibility toward it. Yes,
Okay.
Mr. Joseph, you have the word.
So what I would like to say first of all is that I think there is a responsibility that we're not really like putting at the right place, because I understand that the virus was not yet eradicated in the country, and because the government really opened some of the stuff, it was also a cause for the fact that the virus was not totally eradicated, you know. But we must understand that there's something that happened just in the few last days, and there's a clear responsibility in the gatherings that were really allowed. We cannot really put the, you know, I will say the way that the virus became viral at this moment, we cannot put it on the back of the gentle citizen who are going to a shop, buy something and all, though it may be part of it, but it will not like bring the virus to a drastical increase of the spread of it. So for me, the responsibility, we really put it on the bad management, especially on the government, on allowing all these gatherings, especially for the elections that happen. And you will remember that at the beginning of this, when India was in a lockdown, one day the government said, today at night we go, I think it was 7 p.m, we're going to come out, take your plate and beat on it to make a noise, and the corona will go. And while telling people to do that, people went on the way, dancing together, doing a lot of stuff. And the very next day, we heard that the number of cases increased again, you see? So it's as if they are not learning from the past experiences. And today they are crying and all. So this is what I can say was, we really need to come back to that point, saying that the drastical increase of this is really linked to that. And what we can do as people, because the spread is already there, I think I heard from some of the news saying that this virus is becoming so hard to the point that you need to protect yourself twice than previously. So among the few things that I've personally read that I can share is that There's even there is even an advice saying that you need to use 2 masks at the same time. You can use 2 masks at the same time. You can use a face shield to make sure that, yeah, about my face shield, I have to show it. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I have my face shield, you know.
Yes, you can put it even during the meeting.
So with this, at least, because even your eyes are in a certain way affected or so on. So this is what I can say, use two masks and make sure that you don't go out if it is not so much necessary. So I'll leave the opportunity to other people to speak also.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. President. So now let me take the last person who will be
Yeah.
Mr. Abubakar. Yeah, yes, not yet.
Oh, hello.
Yes,
Mr.
okay.
Abubakar, you have the word.
Yes. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Yeah, it is amazing to be among you here today because I see so many people and sharing this news. It was really amazing. Yeah, starting for the topic of today's, the situation in India is very worse, and also I can say that I can start by saying that the first of all, the first responsible of this massive increases cases of India is the government. First of all, the ignorant of the government because they ignore the situation. It's true that
Am I the only one who is no more hearing?